I wish we could hear.
I can do an opening statement. Yeah, just played number one in the country, and they're every bit of it. And we talked a lot about after last night's game that we just have to have confidence in what we can do. And again, when you got kind of a new team, a younger team, sprinkling a little bit of experience, Meg's experience goes a long way. You saw that tonight or today, and she really threw us on her back, especially after Ellie went down. That's what we're capable of. We're capable of playing good volleyball, and we just got to keep grinding away, keep learning how to play in big moments. I liked a lot of things that we did, and we were able to frustrate them from the service line, and we were able to stay in a lot of good rallies. So good to see in a lot of fronts. We got to learn how to play a whole match, but I like a lot of things that we saw tonight. Biggest takeaway about where our team's at as a whole. Again, we're down with some numbers, due to some injuries, and we've got a small group that's really feisty, really competitive, and I like where we're at based on, how much experience that we have on the floor, which isn't a ton, and we're asking people to play different positions than maybe they haven't they haven't before. Whether it's Meg playing 6 rotation outside, Coop moving over to the libero position, Setters running the 6-2. Being able to switch pins in and out. So again, I'm really proud of how we're playing as a team right now, and to do that or to be fairly competitive against number one in the country and in this conference is a big deal. And we just got to take away the good lessons that we can. We're a good serving team. We can scrap with just about anyone, and we can take big swings against anyone. So that's what we can control, and I feel like we did that tonight. I thought the team responded well, obviously, about going down 2-0. Even in those 2 sets that we lost, I felt like we were still playing good ball, and we just had a couple of runs that we gave up. They have a couple of excellent servers that were able to pinpoint some serves, and we're playing Taylor pretty aggressively into the seams, and so we still got to work on the communication and to do it in a match environment. So 4 matches in. Again, I like a lot of things we're doing. We just have to clean up in a few areas that we can control. Bruna did settle in tonight. Bruno, we know Bruna's strength that she has. It's taken her a while to kind of get used to our system of play, and she's had a few injuries herself last year that she had to overcome, and she's been healthy for the last several months though, so we know she's capable of doing it. And she hadn't played in a long time either, so it took her a while to get the mentality that she's ready to go. And I think everyone saw that tonight of what she can do power wise, and I think she'll continue to improve as she gets more match experience. Yeah, obviously you don't want to see one of your warriors go down, and the kid's been through a lot. She's and the team cares for her a ton. And, obviously you don't like to see anyone go down at all, but, just based on what she's been through and everything else, that talk about a kid that doesn't deserve it. That's one of them. And, just really feel for her right now. I don't have no idea what happened to her, other than, out for the match, and we'll kind of reassess and go for there. I'm assuming, test and everything on Monday, and we'll just kind of go one day at a time and see what the best path for her back is. It looks like I got a question here. Riley had another solid match. Translate box score. I think Riley's performance again was a good one. Our middles are a strength for us. They're young too, but I think we can pull a lot from them. We're getting their other middles engaged in what we're doing out of the middle of the floor. That means you can kind of control the pins a little bit. So again, it comes back down to, can we serve and pass well enough to keep them involved? Can we get them more involved in transition? Can they keep scoring a high clip? And, if they're paying a lot of attention to our middles, I see the box score percentage wise, maybe not, the best as yesterday, but it's still, I really like what we're doing from an attack and defensive standpoint. I think it kind of addressed this already. I learned that we're a competitive team, like we mentioned, going against number one, okay, number one this week, number 9 next week, top 25, 7 out of your 11 matchups. So for us, it's just a part of the gig. And again, we have talked about, this is what we all signed up for. We have to, it's the reason why we train to try to have them bring it every day, from a practice perspective too. So, we're getting some good looks from a lot of people right now. Impressed of how, again, we have a starter go down that's been a mainstay for us over the course of the last several months of training, and Raina's able to step in and play some good ball. Bruno's able to come in and play after not playing for a while. We're again expanding roles and getting some really quality match experience. There's just no replicating that. We try to replicate as best we can in practice environment, but until you get on the floor and see what it's like, feels like, even though there's no fans here, it's still that same pressure. So really happy to see a lot of things that went on today, and looking forward to keep building on that. Yeah, we got a lot of contributions from everyone. Again, it's part of the reason for running a 6-2. You're able to kind of score from every position. Assuming you can deliver the ball to him. So I thought we played a lot of good contacts, a lot of good touches. Again, there's still a lot of room for improvement, but we got arms going on every pin, including on the middle. So we got weapons everywhere. We just got to keep settling in, making sure we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We talk about being in the moment a ton, 1-point mentality, and the more we can do that, put us in good shape to battle with anyone. Yeah, absolutely. Given the circumstances of the season, COVID, how we've been training the team, we kind of set up the roster that we can kind of change in and out. And you saw that with Wisconsin playing a couple different outsides last night, and then their other 2 tonight. So I think every coach has that in the back of their mind that everyone needs to be ready to play. And so we've talked about that a ton. Just making sure that when we're in practice, we're trying to train everyone at every position. We're trying to make sure that we can get solid contacts. And that's what makes training difficult, is you got to train everything. So there's only so many hours in the day, but we're just making sure that everyone is ready to go whenever they're needed, and we showed that today. Wisconsin is a good team. Good teams are going to expose you as much as any team, really. And we knew some areas we had to shore up, and but I think a lot of it again is just a lot has to do with match experience and matchups, and their middles are great. They're All-American status, and they got a good freshman. So, but again, everyone's going to be good here, and I think there's a lot of areas that we can control, that we can improve on, and again, we just look forward to building on what was shown this weekend. Meg's super important. Meg's been with us, starting for us since day one, and or I guess after her first weekend of playing, she got in the second weekend of play in 2017 and really never left the floor since. And so, Meg just having that experience and being able to be a great leader out there, we really look to her to just carry the team on her back like she did today. I mean, she was getting out of system balls, she was killing them in system, out of system. Block, defense, she did it all. So I really appreciate her contributions. She's always been super important to the group, and I think everyone saw how important she is tonight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yes, we had more energy. No, I thought we had good energy yesterday too. I just think that we they're a good team it can wear on you after you have some battles that just emotionally drained and whatnot. I told the team yesterday, I'm not disappointed if we keep giving it our all, and I felt like we gave it our all weekend. And again, we just keep working on sustaining that energy, the attitude, and try to get better. Again, young team that we got in some new positions, and we just got to keep grinding away one day at a time. I think players are coming up. Players coming up or no?
No, we're gonna do
never
them on the
mind.
phone. So we're just gonna do, unless Brett, you want one, we're just gonna do on the phone interview since we're having issues. Yeah, I mean, if you want a player, I can go check to see if they can come back up. Okay. Sorry. Well, I'll figure this. It was literally working perfectly yesterday. Gavin and Wes can verify it for me. But we'll figure this out and get it figured. I don't know why my computer hates me. So thanks, everybody.